Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm here next to Alex Ballou. He's the owner of Dallas and Jane Restaurant, located at
352 West Northfield Boulevard, Suite 4F.
And what's the phone number?
I don't ever call myself. 615-624-6489.
Gotcha. And website?
DallasandJane.net.
There you go. Awesome. But Alex has agreed to let us come in. Thank you very much for our coronavirus series of what just showcasing what's going on with local businesses. Everybody hears on the news. It's the biggest talk right now how much this is affecting businesses, but you don't hear about the stories behind the businesses and what it's really affecting. And so we want to dive a little bit deeper, and Alex has allowed us to come in and just ask a few questions. So thank you for that. So just kind of diving right into it. And by the way, for disclaimer out there, we may talk about a few things or get in a little deep on some things or say a few things that maybe some people don't like, but that's
Real life.
Yep.
Real talk.
Unedited, unscripted. So it's just us talking here. So, but diving right in, again, thank you. How's it going here? How does this affect business? What's going on?
To be honest, it's terrifying for a lot of people in my industry, especially, and I know it's across the board, 7 billion people struggling with this thing, and small businesses everywhere are struggling, but obviously for me, I'm a huge advocate for the restaurant hospitality industry, and from what I've been told and read, anywhere between 35 and 65% of independent restaurants will not make it through this crisis. So for us, we've been closed. This will be our third week. We did it the week before. It was kind of mandated in order to protect just the staff, the people that were coming in. Obviously, our sales are in the toilet. We have liquidated most of our wine. We sold it at half price just to get rid of our inventory and kind of free up some cash.
Gotcha.
But I had to lay off everybody that works here, with the exception of one person who's my assistant manager, and she's just kind of helping me with logistics and the emails that we're dealing with and some planning. But it's been pretty tough, man. I've never had to lay off a lot of people before, and I've also never had to go through these unemployment papers and processes and separation notices. It's just a lot to take in.
Yeah, I can only imagine how much that's got to be tough. So, but actually going with that, like if you don't mind me going a little deeper, how are you doing? Outside of the business, like I know this takes a mental toll because we're a small business too, and I'm dealing with it to an aspect as well. But the mental strain has got to take its toll as well. How are you doing? Your family?
I'm doing my best to try to stay positive, at least for the community, and put out positive content and be hopeful about our situation and where we are. But I'll be honest, like every day I wake up and it feels like something is changing. And when you have a restaurant, you know how it's going to function. At least you kind of know what the day is going to look like. And if I wake up at 2:00 in the morning to go to the bathroom, I'm pretty much up from that point on. Just my mind is just racing, and it's weird to try to pivot this business into a model that you've never thought of before. And so mentally I'm stressed. It's stressful at home. Both my boys are there now. We've got a 5 and a 3-year-old, and my wife is working from home from State Farm, so she's trying to get her 40 hours a week while watching a 5 and 3-year-old, which is just insanity. And I'm in and out. I'm coming here in the mornings, and I'm still trying to figure out how to bring in some revenue for the restaurant. So it's a weird place. I'm kind of spinning, honestly.
Yeah. Well, going off what you just said on the revenue side, like how are you adapting? What are you doing to bring in revenue? Are you doing curbside like a lot of restaurants?
So the first thing that we chose to do was we started an online Facebook Live cooking class, and we've done it almost every day for 3 weeks. And people were sending money through Venmo to give me donations for
that's great.
Online education, and also to help kind of offset the cost of products and alcohol, because we teach a cocktail and we teach how to cook one specific thing. So that was one thing we did, and it's been really cool. We got Manish Chauhan from
I saw that. That was really
Nashville, who's a Food Network star. We got Tracy Acha from the Farmhouse. We've got Katie Koss from Husk, Shane Nasby from Honey Fire Barbecue, and then next Monday, my friend Megan Thompson from Boston is going to be like an Instagram live. So that's pretty cool. But other than that, we did a family meal subscription service, and so families get 3 different meals that each feed 4 people, and a salad, and 4 take and bake chocolate chip cookies for $150.
There you go.
And we pick all that up. You pick all that up on Tuesdays, and that was roughly $12 per person per meal.
Okay.
It's a pretty good deal. I mean, if you're getting salmon and rice and broccoli, and we did meatloaf and mashed potatoes and carrots, and this week we've got smoked brisket. And, I mean,
Nice.
we're trying to figure it out just like everybody else.
Well, on a personal note, the food here is very, very good. So if any of that, lights your palate up, try it. I'm telling you, the food here is amazing. And I'm a Scallops fan. He knows that. So actually, my family and I were here, I think, the week before everything went crazy. And that's what I had, scallops. And Caesar
John also
salads.
had a stack of plates in front of his table setting that was this big, not just busing tables. He was cleaning off everybody else's plates.
Well, my wife and my dad were there, and they were eating salads and did one fish. So I love the food here.
We don't waste food. We don't waste food.
No, the food's here it really is amazing. So.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I'm a long fan. You know that. So, but outside of that, is there anything else going on? Anything you want to say to the viewers out there? Or,
Yeah, I don't. We restaurants, small businesses, trendy pieces, the home place. Local chiropractors. Local flower shops, local bakeries, Simply Pure Sweets, the Alley, the Bugman. All of these companies. We're all struggling. We're all in this thing together, and I think at this moment in time, it's very important that we realize the community that we live in, and our job as a community is to take care of our community. And I think that's the best way for us to all survive. And it sounds crazy to think that we needed this on the planet, because we didn't need the sickness and the stress. But in some ways, it's been a little. I've spent more time with my family than I've ever spent time. I went 2 years without seeing my children, and now I'm like forced to spend time with my children almost. But it's been cool. I had a moment the other night where both boys were sitting in my lap. We were watching Frozen 2 for the 100,000th time. And they were both just sitting in my lap, and I don't get moments like that. And so to be able to step back, and it's all about perspective. And I think, if you can find the blessing and the curse, then I don't know. It makes those stressful moments a little easier to navigate.
It's funny you said that. It was last night. I had the same thing last night with Jack, and he's 11 now, and we played the Nintendo Wii for like 2 hours. I'm like, I haven't done this in years.
Right.
But playing Mario, I'm sitting there, come on,
My garage refrigerator is also incredibly organized right now.
There you go.
All of our drinks are like color coded and like the labels facing out.
All those things you never did before.
Never.
You're like, I can get to them now.
Yeah,
So,
you got plenty of time. No excuses.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, I was going to ask, can people get gift cards still?
Yeah, well, so we can sell gift cards by email. If you want to email info@alexballou.com, we can run your credit card, send you a receipt, and email you a gift card. We're also doing the Facebook Live cooking classes, which are super cool, 10:30 in the mornings, every morning on Facebook. And then our family meal subscription plan. And this week we're actually doing, and we may continue to, depending on the success of it, but Wednesday and Thursday of this week, we are doing curbside takeout with a very limited menu, but you'll need to email your order in as well so we know how to prepare.
Okay.
I was able to bring on 2 of my cooks very part-time with the amount of work that we have, so we're very limited in the kitchen.
Gotcha.
And so kind of based on those parameters and the amount of time that we have, we are asking that no substitutions or major changes are made on the menu. But we want to still be able to serve the community and do what we love to do. And obviously, we still have overhead. We still have bills. And, this place still costs money. So
of course.
We've still got to generate some sort of income. But I think from what I've seen, Murfreesboro has rallied around its small businesses. And people have really stepped up. And, I think we're making the most of this situation.
Yeah, and there's another thing I'm going to say, that I'm not going to put you on the direct spot here, but there's a lot of stuff this guy does for the community that a lot of people don't know about, and I've seen it behind the scenes, and we deal with a lot of the same people and people you've taken care of and things like that, and so I'm not going to go directly into it, but so if you want to support local businesses, obviously, but restaurant, this guy's he's top notch here. So just on a personal note there. So,
Yeah.
but and your food's amazing. So big fan of the food. So if one more time, if you don't mind, just your address, your phone number, website, and how can people contact you?
Yeah, Dallas and Jane is at 352 West Northfield Boulevard, Suite 4F. There's a Dollar General that has toilet paper directly down the sidewalk. Our phone number is 615-624-6489. And if you have any questions, you can just email info@alexbaloo.com.
There you go. Thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate it. See ya.
Wash your hands.